Who does kitchen and bathroom renovations, and I'm running Facebook ads for him.
Oh,
So he's
good.
shared his CRM system, and in the last 12 months, the kitchen and bathroom renovation person made 1.1 million pounds,
Wow.
and he only started very recently as well.
That's crazy. Wow.
So so it's a very profitable trade in the UK.
Yeah, yeah, I guess in US and Canada too. In Mexico, not at all, man.
No.
They're really bad paid here. Yeah, for plumbers, electricians here are, yeah,
No.
terrible jobs here. To me, that's very interesting when I was in Vancouver seeing the difference.
Hmm.
Because there, yeah, they charge $300 plus, and here is, I don't know, but super cheap. And then,
I think
yeah,
traditionally that's a problem in developing markets. So in the
yeah,
developing world, the trade jobs are really not like that much high paying. So you,
gladly.
you have to go for like the big businesses basically.
Yeah,
Whereas in developed countries, it's more like people who can be your customer.
true.
But yeah, we got one guy who fixed the sink now. Like not fix the sink, fix the leakage for now. But now we have to decide whether we completely change the system or we just fix the root problem because we also are due to change the entire the kitchen sink area. It's actually pretty old as well. So yeah, but yeah, that got my attention. Uh, Plus, there are some guests there who left as well around the afternoon. So they said maybe we'll just push it back a bit and then have a proper discussion.
Sure, it's fine.
All right, but yeah, sorry about that. It's just a last minute change, really. And the other thing is because we have been doing a lot of update. I don't know how, but I deleted my own admin access to the app, and so I could not even send an email notification. So I could not log in into the admin console and send that email campaign to everyone. So I had to like use the Discord to just send out the message that hey, it's just going to be delayed because yeah, I'm probably another reason if anyone is hearing, please join the Discord because that's really going to be a channel where we could communicate, we could do a lot more updates because I'm very much active on the Discord as well.
Yeah, I'm checking it daily now since
Yeah,
last. Oh, that's why I saw it. So yeah.
and yesterday I have integrated Discord with our deployment pipeline. So that means anytime there is going to be any app restart, any component restart, any new deployment happening, now you will be knowing it directly from our deployment pipeline. I don't
Mm.
have to separately send email notifications or anything because you will be able to know it straight away by the system itself. Or if there is any service unavailability patch going on, all these bits will come automatically to like as a notification to the Discord. So I've just completed that integration yesterday. I'm also integrating so we have our project management tool. I'm integrating that with Discord as well, so that anytime a new bug gets picked up, let's say
Mm.
for earlier, what I had to do is like every time I picked up a bug, I had to go and publish a message. But I think I'm just integrating with the project management tool so that every time we do pick up any bug or any update, you straight away get to know in the Discord. There will be a new channel created this week, so you will be able to know that as well straight away. So yeah, that Discord is going to be our go-to communication channel probably for now until we find something better. But yeah,
I
please.
think it's good enough, right? A lot of people use it, so I think
It's
it's good.
really good. It's really good.
I
Yeah.
prefer it than Slack. You know what? I never liked Slack. I still I don't like Slack. So I'm glad that you selected. I'm glad that you selected Discord instead because Slack. Oh my God.
Yes. And then another thing is Slack is costly. Not everyone can afford it. I think Discord is free, so it
Yeah, much better and easier. I think. I think.
Yeah, Marcelo, I see you have said something in Spanish. I don't, not that I understood, but
No.
I can see you have written hola, so I'm sure you're saying hello.
Hola, you can say hola.
Yeah, hola. There you are. Great. Let's get started. I guess we have done a really big feature changes. I won't say it's live because I won't recommend you to use it immediately, but it's there on the platform. It's the metered billing. I'm just going to share my screen, uh, do a bit talk about it. Probably I'll take my other system and gonna show you about how to use it as well. But the whole concept we did touch in the last meeting. The whole concept is about, instead of charging your client a per minute billing or per call billing, it makes much sense if you charge them based on values. Like, I'm gonna only charge you. You must have seen those ads where people would say, "Hey, use our agencies, and we'll only charge you if we can get you a lead." So using that same feature, you could start selling that, "Hey, use our voice agent, and you don't have to pay a penny or a cents until we get you a lead booked into your calendar," or something like that. And then instead of charging maybe 5 cents, 8 cents, or 10 cents per minute, you suddenly start charging $5 per appointment, and the client probably will see more value in it because they're probably spending more than $5 or $10 per appointment per lead today. So this gives them, and you make a better margin as well. So me and Shaw was doing some financial calculations other day. We covered it very briefly in the last meeting as well. That with the ad that we are running, I think, Shao, just correct me if I'm wrong. You're saying around 1 in 10 calls are getting booked into your calendar, isn't it? Or 20.
Yeah, so at the moment we're running Facebook ads. We're spending in total £5,000 a month. Um, our average lead cost per lead is £15. Um, and so before using AI voice, we were getting one meeting booked for every 10 leads. With voice AI, we're looking at 1 in 4.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
So there's a massive difference. Um, and so and Avid myself, we've been talking. So and there's ways to make it uh, even better. So for example, what we've seen in the market is making demos available. So within Naughty,
mm,
there is already uh, the the function, and so we already can give demos, but we can make it even better. So that so as an example, um, using Naughty, we can show the customer how the voice AI would sound according to their own business. So,
yeah,
so that's what we can do on in the meeting. However, we've got lots of clients who said, "I like your product, but I need to talk to my business partner or I need to talk to my manager to discuss it. Is the demo available for me to show them? So we can make it even better." And I think with that we will have an even higher conversion. So at the moment, um, we are converting, like Avid said, we're converting around 1 in 10. Um, that's now converting, but we can make it even better than that.
yeah.
So yeah,
One, sorry,
it's
Shao,
very
please
good.
complete. Yeah, if you complete, please, I'll touch on that one. Oh, is it? Yeah, you completed on that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think one way you can do that even today is because this is all using retail account. So if you have a retail account connected and deploy one of the demo, likely this one, you can just deploy it. Once you deploy, this gets deployed into your retail account. And as soon as it gets deployed into your retail account, you can bring that agent, let's say in the manage AI agent, you go to retail and you bring the agent. So that agent, you can bring it into the portal. And then let's say you want you have got, let's say, potential customer or lead that you want them to test this demo agent. What you can do is map that agent. So create a customer first in your customer list. Here, you just create the customer, use the quick onboard and just onboard that customer, enable the portal, and then map this particular agent to that customer. So as soon as you do that in the customer portal, they will see the agent, right? So if I go to the customer portal now, so they will get the email address and password. So they use that, they log in, and they can see all of the agent that they have today, like here. What we will do, or I can do quickly, is I'll enable this button here.
Mm.
So I can do that like literally today or tomorrow. So as soon as I'll enable this button, they can just click there and they can test it right away from the customer portal itself. So in that way, and in that way, you can actually allow them to test it. And then we already have a feature here in the customer list. Let's say this is the customer. You go to credits and you can give them like a manual, let's say 100 credit one time for just test. Just add that. This function is not available yet. We are bringing it. The UI is there. So once I enable that, I'll also enable this function. So you give them like 100 credit or 10 credits or whatever. And as soon as you give this credit, and by the way, this credit has nothing to do with the AI credit that we are selling as credit. This is like a credit that you want to just track on as yourself. So you give them 100 credit or 10 credit based on your own crediting uh, calculation. And as soon as you give that, they can see that credit here. Like they can use that and use that 10 credits or 100 credits, and they can still test it. And if they're happy, they can just come back and say, okay, we are happy, we want to proceed. And then you use, once they are happy to proceed, you have your discussions on the billing and payments and everything, and basically just go there in the billing and you can create invoice, provided you have Stripe connected. If you have Stripe connected, then you can just create your invoice here. That will create a subscription in your Stripe account. So you then they can start pay and have the services basically. So that's almost there. I mean, I would say I know we have been talking, me and Shao, to how do we enable our customer to taste our product. Maybe uh, they are interested, but they don't have a way to directly test it themselves, how the voice looks like and everything. So I think this is one of the quickest way to win this for now.
Mm.
The other bit that I can do is, and this is already in the pipeline of this week release, which is so all these agents that we have here, the demo one that we have here, these have like I think you cannot choose you can only choose like this 4 voice or 5 voice.
Mhm.
But let's say you want to change the voice. The one that you want to sell needs a different voice, needs a different language or something like that. You can go to retail and directly change it, of course. The other thing that we are also doing is we are improving the UI itself here, the retail UI. So let's say if I want to edit this agent, I can just where is the yeah? If I can just edit the agent, and here you see there are like a lot of voices there, as you can see. It doesn't mean that it all works. We are improving this. That's why you are seeing all these voices. It was not there before. So this
Mhm.
week we did that. But we are testing it. Like so what you can do, you can choose one voice from here, do like a preview. So you can just preview it, and if it looks good, then just save this, and that should update the voice in your retail account agent, and then you assign it to them and let them test. So yeah, I would say all in all, the feature is almost there. Just a few here and there bit tricks that we want to do. We want to ensure that you are when you're assigning the agent to your customer to try. They're only trying it, not starting to use it, because that's actually costing you. So we wanted to have the credit system before that, so that
Mm.
they can only test until the credit runs out, basically for your customer.
Mm.
So yeah, that's that. Uh, just
Quick
wanted.
question on that, Abhijit, in this regard. In that list, do you have any Spanish-speaking updates? Or, I mean, is it possible to select? Because the one that I tried last time that I told you,
Mm,
that you told me that you were looking into getting more voices, is
yes.
that no, it was Spanglish. I mean, it sounds like a gringo speaking in Spanish, so I
Mhm.
wonder if I can just do that directly on retail instead of trying to use
Yeah, I was about to say that. I think yes, in retail, these agents are not made in Spanish. Most of them are like all English,
yeah.
but you can change it directly on the retail. So as soon as you applied this demo, that agent is available in retail, and you can go ahead and do that. With the
Okay.
update we are doing to the UI for these agents, that will all be there. Like we are updating the UI. We have just added the voice bits now in this release, but
Mhm.
we will do a whole lot of like conversation flow builder, as you see in the retail. There will be a bit of simplified version, not like the complex one,
Okay.
a bit of simplified version of the conversation flow builder coming here, and of course have a lot more like I don't know what is this one. Oh, that's the language. And then let's see if we have any non-English voice. I don't know if we have Indian. uh, yeah, I don't see any, but yeah, there is one. Like for example, let's hear that.
Ayudar a tus clientes a ahorrar costos y escalar tu servicio. Lo hago todo sin perder el ritmo.
Yeah, so voice is there,
That's
but
from Spain, yeah. Much better than the one that I tested the other day, but yeah, that one is from Spain's accent. But it's good. It sounded like a
yeah, there
Spanish.
are many one. I can see this one is also Spanish.
Soy tu asistente con inteligencia artificial de retail, siempre disponible, siempre
Yes,
listo para ofrecer un
from
soporte
Spain.
constante y profesional a cada persona que llama.
So yeah, again test it, and you can
Yeah,
also.
I'll test it from retail then. From the retail side, I think there's a Spanish one. I mean, for Spanish from Mexico, I believe. So
Yeah, yeah,
I'll.
yeah. Yeah, we tested from there, and I think there is this voice section we have added for Latin America.
Mm,
But the thing that you must need to update is the system prompt, because the current system prompt does not say the agent to speak in Spanish. So
mm,
make sure you update the system prompt, inform
okay.
it to please respond in Spanish and all, and then save changes, update it. Yeah, that again, by hopefully next week we have a much more better UI, so you can do everything from here. For
Mhm.
now, if you want to do that, please go ahead and update in retail,
Okay.
and it's anywhere here, so you can map it and you can use it anyway.
Okay.
So that's one thing, and please enable the webhook for sure, because otherwise your tracking will not come here. So as soon as you bring the agent, just click enable button, go to this automatic setup and click save changes. This will bring the AI agent webhook enabled in our system. So we will start to get analytics into our system, and we can start to show it in the portal. So that means even before you are selling to your customer, you can literally hopefully by next week you should be able to give the agent, ask them to test, and they can also see all the metrics and everything, the basic analytics and everything in your own brand. And then if they're happy, then you can have the invoices and everything ready.
Cool. Nice. Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, and with metered billing, you can do even better, as that's what we're trying to do. And me and Shao have discussed to spend some money and do few use cases, run as an ad and see how it is performing. So basically now here, if you see a quick arrow, and then there is a metered billing section. Again, this section will only be enabled if you have a Stripe integrated. So this
Mhm.
account I'm showing doesn't have Stripe, but I will soon connect my other computer, which I have a test account that have like Stripe integrated and show you how it works. But the crux of it is that this with this once your Stripe is integrated and you can create plans, and in the plan you can do like much granular plans. Like you can say, I'm going to charge you $99 as a base plan, and then I'm only going to charge you $5 every appointment that gets booked, or I'm
Mm.
only going to charge you $5 when there is a lead that I have been able to generate for your business. You can go even crazy, and you can say, I'm going to charge you $50 per month as a base fee, and then I'm going to charge you $20 per appointment, up to 10 appointment in a month. And if you continue to use our product and it gets you 20 appointment, I'm going to charge you $10. And if it brings 50 appointment, then I'm only going to charge you $5. So
Mm.
you see, like, you are basically asking the customer to use your agent more and more, and you are basically reducing the price. And
Mm.
you can do all of those with the metered billing, and this is like all automated. So basically, once you add a metered billing for a customer, next time he logs in, if he doesn't have his card entered into the system, he won't be able to log in into the customer portal. So he
Mm.
has to add his card details, and as soon as his card details is there, that means your auto charge is enabled. So that means every time there is an appointment book, Naughty will ensure that it create an usage billing based on whatever you have set, weekly, monthly, daily, whatever. So it will ask Stripe, it will update the usage, and you will be able to also see which agent, what conversations have made this usage billing. So if let's say in future the customer raises a dispute that, oh, actually your bot haven't done any appointment, but I've been charged. So you have all the data there in the portal itself to see exactly why it is charged. And we have in our analytics, we have added a section where when our analytics platform is only confident, over 90% confidence that a result is achieved, then and then only it is going to add the billing. Otherwise, it won't do the billing. So you have like a high confidence that not just randomly you are creating billing for your customer and getting them pissed off. So
Mm.
yeah, so that's something is we have added. But the reason why I am saying not to test it yet is because we want to test it like a random, a lot of different use cases. I did test a few, of course, and it worked as per my expectation. But it's only tested in my local. It's not actually tested in a real customer scenario. So as soon as we do a real tested customer scenario, I'll update the Discord. I'll update into the email and everything, so you get to use it confidently for
Yeah.
your customers. But this is going to, I think, in my opinion, is going to open up a lot more possibilities, and not just voice agent. You can combine your existing service with voice agent and start selling it as a metered plan. Like, as you can say, I offer social media integration with voice AI agents, and I'm going to only charge you $10 when your social media post will be automatically integrated with a voice agent. It will call and it will book it, and the whole thing I'll only charge you $5 or $10 or something. And
Mm.
that will give you a lot more margin. As Shao said, like, even if it takes 10 calls to get one customer book, you are only spending not even like a dollar. You're only probably spending 80 cents, 90 cents. And if you're charging $5, you're still making like a lot more, like 500% margin on that, right? If
Yeah.
even if it is taking 40 calls by a voice agent to make an appointment, and you're charging $5 or $10, your margin is much higher. And for your client, he is happy because he doesn't need to know how many minutes an AI agent is consuming, because he will have sleepless night thinking, oh, my voice agent is live and active. It might be causing my business, lose money, and I'm not getting anything because you are only charging them based on the value that you are providing. So it makes a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, much better. Quick
Yeah.
question on this. Do you know, since, for example, I integrated my Stripe with Mexico, right? So are the charges gonna be in Mexican pesos? Do you know? It's gonna be US dollars.
I'm gonna check back and come back to you. I haven't checked that in details. Um, but
Or
generally, it should be in the local currency. As far as I
okay.
like, Stripe charges are generally in local currency. Uh, and whether the charges changes from country to country, it's something I have to check myself.
Mm.
I'll come back to you. Please raise this question like on the Discord as well. I will like as a thread. So what I'll do when I respond back, I think someone else can also see that and know it even better. I'll check that for you. No worries.
Thank you, Vijay.
Let me now connect this other laptop. So what I'll do then, just gonna quickly show you the feature how it works from the local itself. And yeah, 1 minute. Join and the meeting details. Yeah, and what else is going on is in your business and everything? Is it all good? Is the market, do you see it's getting ready?
My guess, yeah, yeah, I think so. To be honest, I was busy with another stuff this week mostly.
Hmm.
This weekend so far, I've been playing with Perplexity Comet, which is fantastic. I don't know if you guys have tried already. It's
No.
great. You
Hey,
can do
what is
some.
it? Perplexity? Comment.
Perplexity Comet is the new AI browser from Perplexity.
Oh, I see. Okay. I have to
If
check that.
you,
I
if
see.
you give it permission, you can, for example, it was doing some DNS settings for me the other day, just by telling it, kind of like a GPT agent,
Hmm.
but I think it's much better than GPT agent so far. I was asking to do some inner links in a website that I built last month. So yeah, it's crazy. You just instruct to take over and start doing everything for you. So it's amazing.
Yeah, exactly. I think Perplexity was one of the business that was not doing well because they were doing like running a lot of cost, and there have been a lot of competitors came up,
Mm.
especially after every provider like Cloud8, ChatGPT started offering a research agent and everything. I think Perplexity was getting challenged quite a bit, and I think they have done some little bit of layoff as well as
Oh, really?
but I think
Hopefully,
with all these feature, hopefully they're trying to bring back, their business.
hopefully, because it's great. I mean, comment is great.
Yeah,
When when you get a chance, Abhijit, sorry to interrupt.
no, no,
Um, I'm looking at my screen. Do you remember that error message that I was telling you about? I'm still seeing it, so I wonder if there's a moment that I can share my screen and show you.
sure. Yeah, yeah. Maybe you can do that now while I
Okay.
prepare for this.
So let me do that. Share. Do I have permissions to do this? Oh yeah.
You should have, yes. You should.
Okay. Allow. Hold on. Are we
Oh,
seeing my
this
screen?
fail to load configuration is this one.
Can you see that?
Yes, I can see. I can see.
Because I see it very small on my screen. So it says, yeah, failed to load
Is that
configuration.
on the profile setting you're getting it?
Yeah, I mean, so yeah. Oh, you can move the screen, right? Can you?
No, I can. I don't think I can. Let
Oh, I
me.
thought you were scrolling my screen.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so I go to settings and then, have this information here, my company, blah, blah, blah,
Mm,
partner information, integration settings,
yeah.
security settings, then the stripe, I know the passkey, the
Mm,
stripe I did last week when you fix it,
very great.
and
Cool.
then here.
I'm so happy
So
to see that. Let me check. What was there actually? Why it's showing that? So
the
you have.
Matter thing that you just show us wasn't that screen that the
I don't
Matter?
think there is anything. That's probably just a UI bug because the last thing in that page should be the branding settings. So I will check that what it is trying to load. Maybe it's just a UI bug which we haven't noticed. Uh, that could be the reason. But
Sure. No, I
yeah,
mean, just
I think if you're not facing any functionality issue, don't bother about that.
okay.
I'll just remove that error message. I don't know. I don't, as I said, I don't think there is any features that is missing in that
Yeah.
settings. You have got everything there. In fact, there are a few features we need to remove back because a few of those have moved into the white label settings, like the branding and everything now is in the white label. So you don't need to use that on the personal settings or profile settings. But that
Mhm.
load to thing is probably just a red herring. I don't think it actually serves any purpose.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure. Perfect.
cool. I'm so glad to see you're now able to successfully connect with Stripe. I guess now
Ah,
profile is the complete profile to use all the features that is there in the platform.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you for doing that quick. But do you say would you be able to delete the other account that started?
I
Because
will, yes, that's I have already raised it with Stripe. I think they provide a delete API, but because it's a production live account, they're repeatedly saying to be very, very cautious about what we are
yeah,
doing.
of course. I
Uh,
mean, it's not a big deal. I'm just getting emails from Stripe saying, "Hey, you need to finish your setup." I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I know. I'm gonna delete it, but even if I initiate the delete, it will still take 30 days to get it like completely wiped off from the platform because every 30 days they do the billing, so
mm,
they make sure that when they're deleting the account completely, there is no outstanding or
right,
like sometimes people use Stripe, they sell a bad stuff and they want to close it. So,
yeah.
I mean, if there are any dispute or anything, so they wait for 30 days and then
No, that's fine. Yeah, again, just don't
so
worry.
I
Don't
will initiate it and hopefully in next 30 days you won't see that email again.
worry.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. It's all good, amigo. Thank you.
All
Appreciate it.
right. Good. Okay, let me now I'm now here in this system. Just need to uh,
Quickly, if I can ask Xiao, so those ads that you're running are what, if I may ask, what segments, I mean, what audience are you getting the most
Yeah,
from? Like,
so there's two. One is we target business owners, and the other is we target Facebook owners or people who has the ability to manage Facebook, because we believe those people are decision makers and therefore they're more likely to buy or to make a decision.
okay, okay, good. Thank you.
yeah, I think Shao is going to make a complete video. Of course, that will not come to YouTube. That will only be inside the platform,
Mhm.
as it will contain some of his business informations and everything. So he will create a video about showing you how he has created the Facebook ads, how he's targeting it, how it is behaving,
That'll be great. That'll be super helpful.
and the spend and everything. So yeah, so it
I
will
know
be.
how to run ads, but yeah, just to the target, the specific niche that you guys are targeting, that'll
Mhm.
be
Yeah,
nice
yeah,
to know.
that will help you as well, I think. And I personally haven't done any ad in my agencies because I've been mostly selling SaaS solutions, and some of the voice AI agents to existing customers. So again, it will be a learning for me as well to know how to actually target people. I've been telling Shao as well.
That'll
And
be
for this metered billing things, I also, as part of my agency, also I will start doing run some ads, and we'll bring you all the results. And because this will be from fresh, you will also probably see like a fresh account making ad, and what is the cost, what is the revenue, how we are selling voice agents and everything. So it probably can give you some template on how to start your market as well.
Thank
So
you, guys. Awesome.
we have that plan as well.
Nice. Thanks.
Okay. All right. I guess we are here. I'm just going to share my screen. Yep. It's my other Mac. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to, yeah, I just started checking the commit as you said, but let's just close all those bits. Wait. I'll go to 3000. It will be a bit slow because it's running from my local system for now.
Okay.
So bear with that, please.
Hmm.
Please do the login. I think it's just too many things in running. Close a few bit here and there. Oh, I should not have closed that, but okay.
Hmm.
Okay, getting into the console. Now, how do you do that? A first thing is you go to your meter billing section,
Hmm.
and as you go to meter billing section, you will see it will load your existing uh, billing plans that you have created. I have like three plans. Let me try to create a plan. Let's say I want to charge based on number of appointment books to a customer's calendar. So I can just say appointment, sorry, appointment booking plan or something. You can choose billing cycle, which can be daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly. I'll select monthly for now. This will be applied on each time an agent makes an appointment booking. Don't worry about this thing. Now you can here you can select what are the metric type based on which you want to charge. Almost in all case you will select custom and then
Hmm.
you give the metric name. Be very specific about the metric name because this is the exact metric name that your agent will use to track the analytics. So if you give a wrong one here and you use another metric name, a different metric name in your agent configuration, which I'll show you later, then although the metric will be tracked by the system, but it will not create the billing for your
Hmm.
customer because
Hmm.
the billing system will always map or check that the plan has a metric name and the agent has produced the analytics for the same metric, then only it will create the billing. Otherwise, it will not create it. I'll create a separate video on that as well, but just showing it.
Hmm.
So let's say I'm gonna say that metric name is appointment booked. Uh, so that's the metric name. And now you have different pricing model here. One is flat rate, then another is triad, another is volume. So
Volume.
so flat rate is you just charge $10 every time there is an appointment booked.
Hmm. Hmm.
If you select tiered pricing, you see suddenly now this button as add tier. Now here you can say that first uh, you can say the number. I think here is like up to 10 appointment book you are going to charge, let's say $20, and then you add another tier of for like 30 appointment booked you will charge $10, and then you can add as many tier as you want. Let's say you want to add 50 appointment sorry 50 appointment booked and you start charging $5. That means if you're so when it comes to the billing, the system will always charge like $20 up to 10 appointment booked, and as soon as they go to like the 11th one, the 11th one will be charged on $10.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
something like that, you can do the calculations, and then you can give them free units.
Hmm.
So if you want to give your customer that, okay, you don't have to pay us for the first three appointment bookings, just test it for free. So you can give them like three free units or something. So this is like the first three one, it will not, although you have to be like doing the calculations. that you have set it here up to 10, you are charging 20s, and you are saying the first three is free. That means only you're going to charge for the seven units that you have booked. You
Okay.
can put a minimum charge, which is like you can say, I'm going to charge you minimum for this system. I'm going to charge you for $49 every month, whether you use it or not. And you can
Okay.
also set a maximum charge saying, regardless of how many appointments that we booked in your system, we are only going to charge 499 a month, not more than that. So you have
Nice.
all these controls, and on top of that, you have these controls as well. Whereas you can do usage aggregations. So that means how you want to bill them. So you can bill. Of course, it's not applicable for this particular example, but
Mhm.
let's say you have an example where you only, so your metric produces something which is not like boolean, like true or false.
Mhm.
It can be an example of you are selling to your customer that you pay us $499 when you get, let's say you're selling it to a real estate business, and you're saying them, we will help you sell or book a customer looking for a property worth $300,000 or more. And I
Mhm.
will only charge you if we find you a customer that gets booked into your calendar and the agent have prospected that lead to sell $300,000 plus more worth of property. So in that case, your metric name will of course change, but in that case, your aggregations will be the highest usage value, because now you are tracking based on the value, not based on true or false. So you have
Mhm.
all of this complexity, and this is the reason why we are not able to test all of this scenario, because as you can imagine, there are hundreds, if not 400, 500 type of scenario that we need to test to say
Yeah.
that all of this is working. But we are trying to make it, uh, I would say, the best meter billing platform in the world, of course, because there is no system which does like this much complicated calculations. So we have to be very careful. At the moment, I'm just going to use the sum because that's the easiest one, where it will just do the calculation like add, and then it's just do it. So now I'll just create the plan.
Mhm.
Now, as soon as I create the plan, this plan is saying Stripe ready, because I have, I think this is the one. So I have the Stripe connected. So it will create a product in your Stripe account. Basically, it's just calling you on your Stripe Connect account. It will create a product for you. Now
Yeah.
you have the product created. In near future, we'll also allow you to edit, but at the moment, it's not going to allow you to do any edit.
Mhm.
Rather, it will say that if you want to edit, maybe rather create a new plan instead of
Mhm.
editing.
Okay. Nice. Wow. That's pretty
Now you
cool.
go to customer billing, and here you will see all your customers. Okay, and you can manage your customers who you want to charge. I'm going to use this one because this one I've been testing anyway. Now, actually, I can use the other one as well to show you the other feature. Let me use the other one. I just don't know the password for the other one. Let's say I use this one, Kno2gether one, and I can add the subscription. Let's say add this subscription, which is appointment booking plan, and now this subscription is active. So once it's active, that means, and if this customer have not added his card details, the first
Mhm.
time he will log in, or the next time he will log in, the customer portal will ask this customer to update his payment details.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it will not let the user use the system at all. So
Okay.
you go there. I don't know the password for this. Hopefully it works. Otherwise, I'll reset the password and just go to login and use this.
And I saw your video from last week. So you will be able to do these kind of things in Go high level, right? Through the
Yeah,
embedded.
yeah, you can do that there as well.
Cool.
I think something's a problem with this customer. Let me check because I keep on. This is local environment, and I keep on like deleting and adding.
Mhm. Sure.
Yeah, I think there is some problem with the login. Yeah, it probably could be my cookies on the browser. So let me just take this into another incognito. And now let's try it here. Hopefully it works. No, it's not. I think there's some problem with the account, but I'm gonna show you with another account. Yeah, so you see it's checking the billing requirement now every time a customer login first time. And this customer has a payment card detail, so it didn't pop up the message, but otherwise it will pop up a message. I'm going to
Hmm.
reset the other account and probably create a video on that one. But it will ask the user to update his card details. And once it does update the card details, he can see it here in the payment method. This is your branded portal, guys, by the way. So
Hmm.
here he can see the card details that is added. We are not saving the card details in our system. So you can confidently say that as well to your customer that we are not saving your card details. This is all managed via Stripe. So
That's
when
right.
it is showing here, it's actually pulling it from the Stripe and it's showing it here. We are not saving any bit of card details in our system or in your system. So if your customer asks you, hey, are you
Hmm.
saving my card details? You can just say that no, we are not saving your card details. This is all managed in Stripe in the billing provider, card provider. So you don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
Like even from a compliance point of view, if you are selling to a region where this PCI DSS and all these compliances are mandatory, you can be confident saying we don't save any card details.
Hmm.
um, this in the customer portal they will also see any usage and what are the previous billing that has happened, what are the projected cost and all these bits, how many unit that is tracked. For example, here you see like 5 units was, or rather 6 event was tracked, but only 1 unit was charged. Why? Because all these 6 unit that was tracked by the analytics platform had the same problem that I use the qualified lead as the metric name when creating the plan, but in the
Okay.
actual billing, I use some other metrics just to see whether it's actually creating the bill or billing to your customer or not. So
Okay.
yeah, it's not doing it, which is fantastic. That's what we want. So I'm just going to do a lot more testing on that one. Okay, now coming back to the section about, okay, now I have created a plan. How do I and now I have also subscribed my customer to the plan. That's all
Hmm.
good. But then how do I add my agent to track the metric and charge my customer automatically? So I don't. So once you have created your voice agent, once you have onboarded your customer, you don't have to worry about it. The system should be automatically taking care of the entire billing system and also charging your customer. How do you?
Nice.
So for that, as I said, I'm just going to use this one and add the plan to this customer because I'm able to log in to this customer. So let me quickly do that. This one. So yeah, so as you can see, this showing the wrong value. I have to fix that, or maybe I have not given 49. Did I do $49 or 49? Yeah, maybe there is an UI bug I have to fix. But yeah, you can see this particular product is now subscribed to this customer. And at any point of time, you can pause the subscription for your customer. So let's say your customer says, okay, fine, I don't want to use the product for now. I'll be on leave for, let's say he is an independent contractor or something. He's going into holiday and he says, I am not going to be around. Please pause my subscription. You can pause it from there, and
Mm.
this will be actually pausing the subscription for the client. I think there should be an option about in future where it will also ask you like until what date you want to pause it, because you
Mm.
definitely don't if you definitely don't want to pause a subscription for a long period of time. The reason is because Stripe is going to charge you for that, uh, because it has to still track the product, it has to still track the metrics and all these bits. So Stripe may charge you in future. So make sure when you are agreeing to pause a subscription, you agree with the client that okay, we can only do up to 2 months pause in a year or something like that. Just how a normal business works.
Okay.
Now this particular subscription is active. Now let's say you have created an agent for the customer, and that agent is um, let's use the easiest one for now. Let's use a go high level agent for example, because that we can test without calling. So so you, let's say this is a go high level agent you created on go high level and you mapped it in a naughty, and now you want to configure this agent with the custom metrics, so that every time this agent helps book a call, you can start charging it, right?
Mm.
So here you can actually add a lot of metrics. Now you can create a multi-purpose agent. You can create one agent that do lead management, lead qualification, and that can also do appointment booking. So, okay, and you can charge the customer separately for each of these metrics from one
Mm.
agent. So that's why we are allowing you to create multiple metrics. So let's say I'll just create add metric, and here I will say is appointment booked. I hope I'm using the same metric name properly, and it's a boolean, and you have to give a description. Has the agent been able to book the appointment with the customer? Return true or false. You don't need to say that. This is just an additional thing here, and you can say and set an example value so that the analytics engine know what to return. So I'm just gonna say true and false, that this can be the value. And here you can choose enable for billing. So as soon as you do that, you need to select the billing plan on which you want to add this metric. So
Mm.
this is the plan. And once you have done all of that, just save this. Now our analytics engine knows that for this particular agent, I need to track the this particular is appointment booked metric, and as
Mhm.
soon as it is true, it we I need to start charging the customer. So
Nice.
our
Okay.
analytics engine knows that now completely. So now let's say we want to test it. And I'm not going to do a call, but rather I'm just going to use a postman collection, using which I'm going to send a like a dummy transcript to the
Mm.
analytics engine. So for example, our in this is the agent, and let's say they are interested in what's your email, will send you the due. Let's say I'm going to add a few more here. Okay, here let's say um, sorry, I think we'll take human and the bot. It's just I'm making it up, the transcript. This is actually going to be the actual transcript that your bot and the user will have.
Okay.
Say I will say that humans bot. Here it's say, do you want to talk to our agent or to our, yeah. team, something like that.
Mm.
And the humans say yes, and then the bot says, great, I put you in, something like that, for tomorrow at 10 a.m. You will see an confirmation. Okay, so something like that. And let's just send this. Now, this is basically your agent is sending the transcript to our analytics engine,
Mhm.
and our analytics engine should be able to process this.
Oh, wow.
So you let's go to the analytics engine. This is all my local, by the way. So yeah,
Mhm.
it did process everything. Let's
Nice.
see whether it's able to also process the metrics. Yeah, so it's able to process the metrics as well. As you can see, the confidence is 95%, and it says true. That means the metric detection service says yes, this agent was able to book the appointment to the customer. And now that it is all saved, so we have like a schedule engine. I'm just going to trigger another metric analytics here quickly. This is all happening, by the way, automatically. I'm just showing you from my local because I have
Mhm.
shoot and this thing. And now if I go back, let's say to the portal here, and we go to the metered billing section here in the customer billing.
Well, it's loading. When you say automatically, it's because in a high level, in this case, it you have a flow, a workflow, and then it did the booking on Gmail, for example.
Yeah. So
Okay.
let's say it does that booking, and as soon as it will do, it will send the transcript to our analytics engine, and our analytics engine will check if the booking is successful. And then if it is successful, as you can see, that this is the metric that is now uh, ready to charge to your customer. Now,
Mhm.
why it is not charged yet? Because you have created a monthly plan. So that means your
Mhm.
customer's card will be actually charged at the end of the month. But this is
Okay.
already reported to you, Stripe, that one metric is analyzed and this is ready to charge. So it will be added
That's
in.
how Meta does. Sorry, that's how Meta does it too.
Yes. So this is all it's all set there, and and the best thing is he will also be able to see it, your customer, that he is being booked from his customer portal, that he is going to be charged for this particular
Mm.
employee interactions or for that metrics. So if you go to usage, so there should be this one. As you can see, that he
Mhm.
is now seeing that one event has happened in the current period. So he should expect that he will get charged. And as you see, this new thing have now came up, $49, and it's not charging the $20 because you have set 3 units in the free plan. So if you do not have a free unit, this would be $49 plus $20, which is like $69, right? But because
Mhm.
you have added 3 unit as a free, so it hasn't charged, it has only charged the base price yet. So if
Okay.
I do enough time and let's say more than 3 units, then from fourth unit, it will start adding the charge basically, and it will show you here. So that's like the complete feature. Again, it's a very complicated feature.
That's
There was
awesome. I love it. It's great.
uh, almost, as I've been posting 70,000 lines of code that went through last week just for one feature. Uh,
Wow. That's crazy.
we just need to test a
I
lot.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Amazing. I can see the potential here. Wow.
Yeah. You have like a lot of potential with this feature, this only feature. uh,
Yeah.
and we just need to make it a bit more perfect, test it properly in a real life scenario whether Stripe is actually making the making the billing properly or not, because this is all tested with the test account so far in the Stripe. We haven't tested it in production account yet, to be like very frank, and we would only able to let know that it's certainly working once we have a customer and we have passed 30 days. So
Okay.
yeah, I think we will. I will internally use it in my agency, not for a real customer, but so I will just make myself as a customer
Okay.
and just charge my card and
Yeah.
see whether the Stripe is actually able to make it. We don't need to wait for a real customer, of course. Um, but once I can see that yes, it's all working, I will tell you through email or through Discord that yes, it's
Perfect.
completely ready. Go ahead, use it confidently for your customers.
Yeah, in my case, in the meantime, I'll just make sure that I get the Spanish thing properly, and then I'll be ready. As once you're ready, I should be ready on my
Yes.
end,
Yeah.
then I
But
can go ahead as well.
yeah, you can start planning, I would say, using this feature for your, when you do the offer writing and your ads or social media
Yeah,
posts, you can start creating all those things.
yeah.
And then once it's ready, I think it will be ready in next 1 or 2 weeks. I mean, it's ready. It's just tested and ready. When once we'll be done, then you can just start using it.
And I wouldn't mind once you give us the green flag, I'll just test it on myself too. Like I'm
Yeah,
gonna charge agencies.
exactly, exactly. You can just
Mhm.
start charge yourself for like a few dollar, $1 or $2,
Yeah, sadly.
then with confidence you can use it. And this is, by the way we have designed it, that even if our like the entire AI Pros server goes down or everything, this will still work because this is all happening in the background with our background workers and everything, which has no access to internet. So likely not be impacted by any of our release deployments, because our release deployment app feature will continue to come in. That should not impact your customer billing. So we have made it like a completely isolated environment and background process which have no public internet access as well. So it is more, yeah, like a robust system, hopefully. All right, I
Wow.
think we are over the time as well. Yeah, sorry, you're saying something.
No, just saying that is fantastic. Thank you. And this is like, it's great. It's great. It's just mind blowing. Like you said, I mean, you thought about every single aspect of a measure system. Like you were covering everything, like things that I haven't
Yeah,
seen in other platforms, like you said. It's usually tiers, one, two, three, and that's it.
that's it. Exactly,
You have
that's
all
what we
these
have seen.
combinations and stuff, it's crazy.
Yeah, like there are startups, like there are companies who only give this particular feature, the metered billing feature, and then they charge $100 per month. But it and you basically have to create all your workflow outside of it and just introduce with this. And they don't also offer all these granular things. It's just
Mhm.
simple metered billing that they charge, that they allow you. But I think with this we can have really like a lot more granular way of creating offers for your customers. You
Totally. Totally.
right? So uh,
Totally, yeah, because you're charging on value, like I said. I mean, you're not your client is not gonna be,
yeah,
you know, you're gonna be sleeping because they know they're gonna be charged only if you
if
produce something.
exactly, exactly.
Mhm.
And I think with the AI rising like anything every day, I guess the normal SaaS subscription is not going to be enough in near future. People will start want to see values, actual values, because there's a lot of hype around AI and AI related
Mhm.
products. So it is probably worth that if you start selling that yes, our product actually brings value and then only we charge it, that makes a lot of sense, I guess.
Exactly. No, this wow, yeah,
Right?
this is the way.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. Anything, Marcelo, you want to add? I guess we are over time. I hope my Zoom will still allow me to continue this for a few minutes. If not, then I think we have covered everything we wanted to share. Shao, you want
No,
to?
thank you. Thank you. Impressed with everything. So,
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
no,
This,
congrats.
Yeah,
yeah,
congrats.
this has
Thank you,
been,
guys. Seriously, seriously, it's great.
yeah, thank you for that, I guess. Yeah, I think we have been always me and Shao are like regularly when we meet, we try to think like all the challenges we have and how we can automate it completely. Because that it's not just about always using AI, right? It's about creating a system that
Mhm.
probably doesn't have anything to do with AI, but rather brings value. And I
Mm.
think this kind of systems are really bring a lot of value to the platform and our businesses
Mhm.
as well.
Totally. No, wow. Crazy.
Yeah,
Mind blowing. I'm mind blown too, seriously.
great, thank you. Is there anything?
Especially because of the speed of you guys moving. I don't know your team if you have 100 people or what's going on.
No, no, I
It's
just have.
different every week. Every week you have something new. It's so crazy.
Yeah, we have two developers to now for now, but they don't merge. They don't. They just do the developments as we instruct. But the final review and merge is I do myself. I do review and then I only merge it. The code now, especially because we have live customers, people could use. Shao uses Naughty, I think, a lot.
Yeah.
So
Thanks.
that's
Yeah.
like a really good use case for us to. I think Shao, you have what like 15 customers or something onboarded. I was just seeing.
Yeah, well, so there's 15 that I look after, but then
Right.
I've got other agencies who've paid us and to subscribe. So overall, we've got I'd say more than 30 people using it.
Really?
Yeah, and
Wow.
he has his sales guys. You is now onboarding into Naughty, so that means you have we have the team
Yeah,
management feature as well, right? Where
yeah,
if you are bringing salespeople or your team members to manage Naughty, you can bring them in as well.
yeah.
So
And
yeah,
all the features. So I remember when Avid called me very late. He said, "I've got this really fantastic feature about itemized billing," and we discussed it, and it was it was fantastic because so for example, we work with a number of plumbers, electricians because they're not very good at marketing. So they
Right.
are paying between £500 to £1,000 for lead generation. So previously to developing this um, feature, we've been charging customers, a couple of them are paying us £1,000 a month. But we know that there are a lot more customers we could be targeting by doing this risk-free because they're only paying on results. And and at the moment the market is what can we use as a as a loss leader to get the customers in? Once they start using it, then we can upsell. So that's been our strategy. So this is why what Notty has got is so important.
Yes, it is. It is. Yeah. Yeah. No. Wow. That's so cool, man. That's so great.
great, great. Okay, I guess we are this time again over the time. And I don't know if it's still morning. It seems for you, but
It's
it's
afternoon. It's just, yeah, I know it's late for you guys. So for
yeah,
me, 2 p.m., 2:10, 2:10.
yes,
But it's not that
yeah.
bad.
I guess we'll probably see next week again with some more
Yeah.
cool updates, and hopefully have some tested at least with our own card and stuff. And if it is
Okay.
working, it will be really a great addition as well.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Great,
Thank you.
thank you.